Welcome back to BPV Outdoors, guys. Today I have a new product that compared to the Sideshot that I have and been currently using, but there's pros and cons within that as well. And on my birthday, my family gifted this to me. So it's still brand new. I haven't put it on, and we're gonna open it together and see what's inside, all right? And then I'm gonna compare it, put it on two different rifles and see what you think. All right, so this is the TriggerCam 2.1. It is retail for something like $650 or something like that. So we're gonna open. So right away we have the basic start guide. Who actually reads that, huh? And then the camera, it's wrapped, so let me open that for you. By the way, this is my 50 cal knife, pocket knife. So off camera, I opened it. This was wrapped very nicely. It was in, and I cut the top off. And this is the camera here. And looks like it's pretty well made. It's a pretty hefty camera. The packaging also includes this wrap around the lens. Obviously you can take that off, but I'm not going to yet. It looks well packaged. It's got foam in there, like that. And so if I take this off, so it's got your USB-C cable right here for right here, and then towel. I think this is a cleaning towel. Yeah. And then, oh, this is supposed to be here. A little tool set that you can use to, for that. Let me unpull this. And then it's got additional rings in there, or sleeves. So there's 6 of them. We'll put it right here. And a TriggerCam sticker that you can put it on your car or whatever. And that's about it for the packaging. Looks very well packaged. And so these are all the accessories that it comes with. These are your, I think these are for, depending on the eyepiece of your scope. These are sleeves that help tighten it. Okay. So for this year, I started using this side scope that I ordered off eBay. It cost me like $100 for it. It's been broken at least 3 times, and I super glue it. If you are a steel hunter, you know, you don't walk around with bushwhack, it'll probably work well for you. But for me, I walk around, you know, I don't have the patience to sit for, especially hunting squirrels, I don't have the patience to sit. And if a squirrel happens to go inside its nest or hole, I don't shoot squirrels in nests. And so that's their safe haven. When they go in there, I move on. I let them go. This system has its flaw. It comes with these little tiny rings to help you tighten the screw onto the scope. And it comes with this. It's made for like a Firefly action cam. It didn't work on my GoPro, and there was no need for me to buy an additional action cam as well. Firefly action cams are not cheap, and I've already have several GoPros as well. So I've tried to Dremel it out, enlarge it, do all sorts of stuff. It didn't work out, so piece of junk. And then I used an actual GoPro underwater cam, is what a lot of people suggested, and that didn't work out as well. So it's a piece of junk for that as well. The sleeves is a piece of junk. These are very slippery. You put it on the scope. If you use this system on a air rifle, which has one of those break action air rifle, which has a strong springer, after one shot, this will get all messed up, and you have to retweak it, make it align, and everything. And even with the 22, I had to put Velcro under it. So this is an OS8 phone that I had, and if I'm walking around, I see a squirrel, I have to turn it on, swipe it, and then find my camera, turn the camera on, and then make sure it's oriented the way that I want, because the way you carry a rifle, if you carry it up like that, it's gonna orient it to vertical, with a vertical shot. If you keep your rifle this way, horizontally, you'll get the horizontal shot. But carrying your rifle horizontal like this all the time is not ideal. So you're either carrying with the muzzle pointed up, and then when you turn it on, you forget for the orientation. It's not worth the hassle. If you are a steel hunter, you just sit in one spot. It may work for you, but it didn't work for me. So this is the system that I had. And like I said, it broke 3 times on me. So this thing broke 3 times on me. One was right here. It broke all the way through, and this whole piece flopped out. You can see I put super glue on it. It tended to hold okay. It held for one outing that I went out, and it's still holding. And then this broke off. This is the end that's on your rifle. Notice the other end broke off, and I tried to super glue on it, took it out, it broke off again. So enough with this fiddling around, and that's why this TriggerCam is going to be my next recording system. It is a little heavy, I must say that. I don't know how heavy it is, but it feels like it's at least a pound on it. So we'll have to check the specs on here, see. You can see there's no ammo in here. Check it before you do anything to it. So this is the gun that, my little 22 blinker. Actually, this is a Norinco. I have the actual Browning as well too. This is a Norinco that I bought, about 40 years ago. Got it at a gun show. And this is a cheap Bushnell Banner 3x9 scope that I had. Still works. It still does a good job of it, but I will be replacing the scope as well. However, with this TriggerCam system, you have, it looks like 2 openings up here, and then you have your power button right here, and then your recording button that's easy accessible. And let's see what's up here. So this is the tool. So make sure you don't lose this piece here. It looks to be sort of waterproof. And this has your USB-C connector, your HDMI, and your SD card. it comes standard with the SD card. Let's see what it is. So this is a ScanDisk Ultra 32 gig card that comes standard with. I believe you could put a bigger card in there if you like. And that's what I intend to do too. So this kind of just kind of screw back in like that. And it might be watertight here. It looks to be very watertight. On this side, so I read that this is kind of like it's got a wheel in there, and this is kind of like your adjustment. So with this end, you can adjust for focusing. I think that's what it's for. So I'll put this back on there. And I haven't mounted this on any gun yet. Like I said, we just took it out of the box. It's still got the lens cover here, the factory lens cover. It's just a plastic cover on it. And this will go on here. A little loose, and that's where the sleeves comes in. So you just find one that fits, I think. A little loose here. No, that doesn't fit. This one looks like it would fit. Yeah. So like that. And so what you would do is, let's see, this also has a sleeve that comes with it. Put this in. And then the screw is over here. They only give you one screw, so don't lose it. So loosen that up so you can open up the open that if you need to. And pop it in. Just like that. And then screw this in. Let's see how tight this is. So that looks pretty tight there, so it's not going to go anywhere. Find the right sleeve on here, and it looks like that. So looks pretty cool. But I noticed it's a little heavy now. It feels good, but it's a little bit heavy, and it is what it is because this is aluminum housing, and I think the battery is built in. So this piece up here also is a battery as well. So it's going to be a little hefty, but it is better than this, you know.